everyone, I'm sensing that July will be a month of self-mastery. So we are integrating all the lessons that we had in June, where we have been releasing and integrating different energies coming our way. We've been squeezed like a sponge, and then we've been receiving the light codes and expanding, and many of us needed a lot of rest, including myself. So there were some ascension symptoms in the past months from major anxiety as we were releasing, especially if we resist release. Then anxiety gets worse because the resistance entangles that energy and it doesn't let it pass through us as it should, as the water would, right? So when we are allowing ourselves to feel what we feel, the energy will pass through us faster without that resistance, without us getting entangled into thought, with the thoughts of why and how long. That trust that the process is right on time and exactly what is needed for us is being developed at this time. And also the trust in ourselves is being developed at this time, because we know that we are strong to withstand the anxiety and and that discomfort, other discomforts of ascension, like sometimes we get itchy when there's a lot of energy coming in. Sometimes we can't sleep or get rest, or we need a lot of rest. And to overcome our conditioning that rest is lazy, or maybe we're sick if we're resting, is the reverse. We are expanding, we are changing from inside out. So of course we will need a lot of time to rest and integrate all this energy and allow ourselves to evolve. So the last few times I took a little nap during the day, I noticed that my body was really reconfiguring. There was a lot of electric currents. My hands were jumping up in the air. There was a lot of flow, such an intense flow. The body was moving on its own. I could see a lot of work has been happening, and I've been observing. A lot of people who are not observing and just feeling the fatigue may misunderstand the fatigue as something bad, but it's just a confirmation that we are changing and we need extra rest during a time of major change. If the cellular changes are happening to us, of course we will need time to integrate and to slow down. I keep feeling sometimes that I'm missing opportunities, or I should be going somewhere. But the opportunity here, truly, I realized today, the opportunity here and now for me, and I think for many other people as well, is to use this time to pause, rest, and integrate. It's going to take as long as it takes. It is all about divine timing and not pushing through. If you notice that you are judging yourself for resting, that's the pattern you have to address. If you think about what others will think of you before allowing yourself to rest and offer yourself self-love, there's a pattern you have to change. If the ego or the lower mind tells you you have to hustle, and it provides you all those scenarios of the repercussions of what will happen if you don't hustle. If you have room to breathe, allow yourself to breathe. And don't act on the lower mind. Don't act from the same patterns that have created your reality. Because in order to change your life, you have to change your behavior and you have to change your thinking. As I was meditating under a tree today, I realized that have been doing a lot of pushing and wrestling with myself internally in the mind, in judging. Why am I not doing this or that? And it's all coming from the mind, from the past patterns. But since I'm releasing the past, and I've done a lot in the past week, I can see now from that calmer, more peaceful, more aligned space where I'm holding this energy of alignment within my body, that when it is time to act, I will definitely know. It's not about reaction and desperation and chasing anything. What is right will bring out a sense of joy, inspiration, and peace, and you will feel magnetic attraction to it. You will feel that yes, that resonates within your body. It might be a quiet one, it might be a loud one, but it will not be coming with a sense of urgency and anxiety and fear. We do have to choose love over fear over and over. And July is months that will give us the stage to practice our determination, to stay in our balance and peace, no matter what else is going on outside ourselves. We are learning self-mastery. We keep coming back to ourselves. We notice the pattern, and that awareness is now expanded towards changing that pattern. Not only do we pause, we change our behavior. We learn to love ourselves. In the past few weeks, I definitely have. And that's the lesson being offered to many of us at this time. And from that space of love to ourselves, we can feel the energetic alignment, that column of light that we are anchored. Through the crown chakra, through the root chakra, we are connected to the heavens and the earth, to our essence, to our soul, to our heart. That delicate balance is achieved. And now we can use the discernment to see where our love is going to flow. We fill our own cup. We see where our energy is going to go. We become more efficient to not waste the energy where it's becoming draining, to the experiences that are draining. Our intuition is more on point, thus the discernment is spot on. To know what to give our love and energy to, what to simplify in our lives, how to get some rest without judging ourselves, and how to recognize the true opportunities that are presented to us because we are now in alignment with the divine of the universe and our soul, which is a part of it. So no matter what's happening on the outside, let's keep our focus and determination. After all, the strength is in maintaining that, in maintaining the integrity, to speak our truth even when no one is listening, to act with integrity even when nobody's watching, to offer love without burning out, to fill the cups that need to be filled, and to step away when people need to fill their own, and to know the difference. As a highly sensitive person and an empath, that is a major lesson. And yet it is kindness to allow people to learn their own lessons and proceed on their own journey. And now I see it as such, and it's peaceful. because truly that is not my responsibility and not my place to interfere in other people's lives. Nobody's going to change because I insist that they should. We lead with our energy, we lead with kindness and offering of love, with the ripples of light that we are. And when people are ready and resonant, they will receive that light. And people who are not ready, well, that's that. We come back to our center. We maintain our own energy. We get up. If we get misaligned, we realign. We get realigned. It's all about practicing to stay balanced and determined and true to ourselves. No more self-abandonment. No more self-judgment. Let go of the past. So much love.